you just mentioned Team Canada. Like I'm going through that process right now of I don't have very much time with these guys. So I understand I'm not going to be able to do everything, right? So I've got to streamline what I really feel like we are capable of doing, from watching the film of the players and trying to have some instincts about how they're going to fit together. So what are we capable of doing? And then again, what's the best, chronological or sequential or whatever the best order is. Like I can't just get out there and do a million defensive drills maybe that you would do on a traditional start of training camp as you kind of show broad picture things and zero in. I mean, I can see myself saying, okay, here's the pin down defense, and literally just going, okay, this is the hard show, right off the line, hard show. This is the hard curl, late pass, late switch, right? Here's the switching. And here, lastly, is the blitz. And that's it. And then just really go through them sequentially and then start drilling those from there. Okay, we got that covered. That's the extent of how we're playing the hard pin down or the quick action or whatever you want to call it. So those things are generating in my head. To go back to answer the rest of your question, I would say I always say this about my coaching job. It may not be the same, and you can probably draw your own percentages. About 85% of what I do has nothing to do with the X and O's. I think that's the
Right.
point you're alluding to. However, I do kind of qualify that with this, that 15% is really critical that you're masterful at it, because I think that you get your team, you get to the floor, and you start doing basketball stuff, and that's what they're kind of grading you on as a coach initially. What is your X and O feel? What is your out of timeout feel? What are your substitute? They're grading you, and then once they say, "Wow, this guy really knows what he's doing," or "This girl, really woman, really knows what they're doing," or whoever, then that trust and relationship building and all that stuff really starts. I think they're going to hold some, and the communication opens up a little bit. So even though it's a small percentage, in reality, I think it's a critical percentage.